Oh. Hello. Didn't see you there. And today is a special day because I went outside. Not because of that, although that is a pretty special occasion, because today is toy review. Toy review. It's not copyrighted. I can do it. I can also pick my nose if I want. And today we are unboxing the one, the only Indoraptor. Come forward! Dramatic drum roll, please! I mean... Da-da-da-da-da! Da-da-da-da-da! Da-da-da-da! There it is! The Indoraptor. Yes, it is April 16th, which means that these beauties have finally landed on the shelves. And look at it, look how gorgeous it looks there. One of the only packaging that isn't orange, or bright orange, like all of them have. If we look at, hold on, if you remember this guy, he was all orange. For example, if we take this T-Rex, quite clearly see that this one is orange and that one is blue. So it's strange that they decide to differentiate between, obviously this is like the island, or that's Lockwood Manor, something like that. So the difference between this toy and the rest of them is that this guy is like fully posable. Like you've got so many layers of articulation that you can have with them. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what else, or what we can do with it, because they say articulated, and most of the toys that have came from the Hasbro line do have amazing articulation. The rotation of the arm, that's great. Even on the dinosaurs. When I was testing them in the box, you can just see if you just move that mouth, it has like, it's so stiff, which means you can move it in increments. So if you wanted to make a stop motion animation piece or something like that, this would be the perfect thing for you. And if you didn't know already, spoilers! This is the main villain of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom that is going to be auctioned off as sort of a bioweapon to be unleashed upon your enemies in warfare, I'm pretty sure. Incredibly aggressive. Doesn't make a sound when moving, and probably has like echolocation, so it can basically mean like bats, that she can navigate in the dark without natural light. So maybe we'll see some of that. But I mean, that's about. I really want to get this thing out of the box. Sorry guys, we're just gonna do it right off the bat. Let's go. Let's not waste any of this time. No assistant today. No. We're just jumping right in the deep end here. Oh, look at that. Look at that for box art. That's gorgeous. You've got like the forest in the background there. Oh, that's amazing. I love it. And the way it just sort of comes apart. And if you so wished, I'm pretty sure by the looks of this thing, you could repackage it. They really didn't want to let you out of the box, did they? Look at all this. Oh my God, even on the legs, on the toesies. Ah! Ah! Jesus. How much? I can't even get. Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, let's just ruin it, shall we? Yeah. Look at you! Okay. Ooh, just fired you off. Oh, yeah, look at this. Ooh, yeah, you've got the ball joint for the leg, if you can see that. You've got a ball joint there, and you've got all the, like, you've got the elbow joint, you've got like a little wrist joint, so you can, oh, look at that. Oh, that's awesome. Like secondary animation, you can move it out, up, down, left, right. You can place this thing on almost anything. Okay, let's get the classic Indoraptor stance. Oh God, and that camera needs moving. Ooh, can we bend the legs in? Of course we can, that's good. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, and then you can lift the head up, turn it round, open up, oh, hold on, open up the mouth. Indoraptor! That looks great, and then it can turn. Ah! It can turn to say hello. Oh wow. Okay, so you can have it like on all fours, like you've seen it in the movie. Sorry, the trailer. Oh, and the tail bends as well. That's really great. And and rotates as well. You've got so many. And the feathers on the back are actually like a rubber material. Like the toys mostly, you can hear that. The toy's mostly like hard plastic, but that rubber like the feathers on the back of the head and those quills as well on the spine. Yeah, you need to have like the body kind of tilted quite far down. Ah, there we go. Do we have to break the head? Oh, you can have it reaching out. Does it balance like that? It's like, ah! That looks great. Look at that. Yeah! Oh, that looks great. You can't really see it. Let me grab that camera. Now you're getting like Beaver's point of view. That looks awesome. So even this is like quite a hard pose, I would imagine, to balance. But this Indoraptor is managing it no problem, which shows that Mattel can really make any toy, or at least the dinosaur toy, be able to balance. It's something that Hasbro really had trouble with. But this guy, look at that. Look at that stance. The way he is. Oh, yes. Yeah. This toy is one of the better ones, 100%. An amazing level of detail. Can you see it there? Do you see it? Beautiful. Whee! Ah, just after I was singing your praises, you go and do that. There you go. What we'll also do is get some really nice up and close details here. So we'll close that mouth. Like, look, this is me pushing it, right? Look at that. Look at like how small increments you can move that jaw. That's amazing. And like when you pull it wide, hold on, here you go, ready? Oh, I'll hold the head. And it sort of clips into place. So look at that, you got the detail on the tongue there as well. Look at that face. Oh, that's a face of a killer. So you can see the neck joint there. So you can hold, like even you can just move that itself, but you can hold that solid and it'll keep its rotation. I don't really know how great this would be for an animation because I mean, it's not like puppeteer quality, if you know what I mean. It's not like this is the best you can get, but for, what was it, 25 quid? This is really good. So yeah, you've got the quills on the back there. They're this rubber material. Over the next year or however many years you have this thing, if you've definitely got kids, they'll probably they might get broken off or something like that. There's no action like bit to do, like click in, so there's nothing like that, and there's no electronics either, which I really think that they probably could have benefited from that if they put some sort of electronic, even the sound like a little growl and then a roar, maybe even just 2 sounds. But they've really spent the majority of their money on just this really, really nice posable creature. Like, look at that. And the wrist itself is on a ball joint, so you can move that. That's amazing. And then you've got like the elbow joint as well, which is also on a ball joint. And then you've got the shoulder, which is also on a ball joint. We got balls everywhere! Look at that foot. That shot right there. That's the movie. And if only is the Raptor toe. Oh, the sickle claw isn't posable. I guess they thought if it was posable, then there was probably a high chance that it might come off and break. Now we can be like, strike a pose. Let's try it. Okay. This is Indoraptor after a night out. He's sort of like crawling his way back. Help me! Why are you not helping me? Stop recording. This is what my life has come to. Hey, sailor! Meet our first out of the closet gay dinosaur, Indoraptor. And now, if we can we do it? There you go. You all wanted it. There's a twerking Indoraptor, right? There you go. Right. Okay. So enough playing around. Let's really test this guy out in the field with poses, shall we? Let's bring in something that the Indoraptor might eat. A sick Triceratops. So we'll put the Triceratops down here. Okay, so I want to sort of pose. Okay, we'll get it so we can. How can we see it? Go there. Sorry, one arm on that leg. Another arm sort of on the floor for keeping balance. Because I want the Indoraptor to be more on the floor. There you go. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, guys. Well, I can take the camera. This is my new thing. I love it. Let's zoom out and get even better quality. Oh, maybe not. Who knows? Look at that. So for a diorama piece, yeah, the possibilities are really, really endless with this thing. Yeah, there you go. I mean, if you could pose the Triceratops, you could move his head a little bit up because he's got a very wobbly head. But look at that. Oh, I got an idea. Guys. How about, oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's a work of art. Oh my god. He's like, yes, I'm victorious. But look at that, the amount of poses and the fact that it holds that position, like it's not toppling over or anything. I don't think I've had a dinosaur toy that's had this much potential. I mean, it's awesome. I love it. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Ah. Okay, so let's get, there it is. So this is the Indominus Rex from that gyrosphere set, and you can sort of, I mean, I can't really tell. Hold on, let me have a look. Let me get round this way. They're similar, but I mean, this is on a whole nother level. If you look at that, I mean, you've got like an extra dino damage thing here. And I really like this model just because of that like attack feature that you can do in the box. Because you can just do that over and over. You can see the jaw there doesn't really close at all. But for what it is, it looks really good. This is something that I haven't really seen in any of the past Jurassic franchise. Any of the toys have been this posable and with like, you know, that many increments. Like you can move the head, there's just like, you got the neck and the head as two separate entities. So you know, you can move the neck down, you can turn the head. It's such a different feel to any other toys that I've definitely unboxed or even had as a kid. Maybe I was shelled as a kid, I don't know, but it's really, really good. I'd say these two toys, that was probably my favorite from the line, the Hasbro line, just because it's arguably Indominus. Like, it doesn't really look too much like Indominus Rex, but at the same time, it had this really cool like dino damage feature that you can see there, and then when you cover it, it doesn't stick out. Like, if you look at that there, you can't tell that is the dino damage because the little nodule fits in with the other nodules, and that's something that the other toy line, the Mattel toy line hasn't done very well. From what I've seen from pictures, they still have this really big nodule, but it doesn't fit in. It's just like you've just got like a Raptor and then a big like growth almost on the side of it to show the dino damage. This is coming close to one of my favorites for the line, definitely, 100%. It's a contender. We don't really have too many medium-sized dinosaurs at the moment. We can definitely compare them to the Allosaurus and the other carnivores. Hold on. Oh god, don't fall in love already. Calm down. Go, like, just even trying to pose this Allosaurus, it's a chore in comparison to the Indoraptor. Look at it, just like, it's almost there, it's just not quite. Oh my god. With the Indoraptor, it's just like, just change the way the leg's facing, and there you go, you've got a great pose. And then you've got the baryonyx here as well. They do play well together, whether or not, you know, it's actually like accurate to scale is another matter entirely. As far as toys go, they scale well together, that's what I'm trying to say. But something interesting here is from the Legacy line, we have the Pachycephalosaurus right here. Now, if I remember right, in the Jurassic franchise, The Lost World, Pachycephalosaurus was a little bit smaller than a dude, if I remember right. So, yeah, this is a very juvenile Pachycephalosaurus in comparison to the Indoraptor. That is, I don't know. Maybe they're not incompatible if you wanted to play with them. In fact, I would say, yeah, that's completely fine. And that head actually, but we've got to review that for another time. But in closing, I've got to admit, when I saw it, I was like, it's Indoraptor. Yeah, just nothing out of the ordinary. And then it said posable. I was a bit skeptical. Like, posable? Really? Okay, I'll be the judge of that. But after doing that, like, standing on the Triceratops, victory stance. Yeah, I've got to admit, like, there's so many different things. Like, you can even prop it up with the tail if it's going to move backwards. The detail's really nice. I think the only one thing that they may have glossed over is the eye. Like, the eye right there, it just sort of blends in with the color. Because you've got some more red at the top there. You've got like quite a bit of red there at the top, and that just sort of bleeds into the eye because it's exactly the same color. So what would have been nice if they gave the eye like a little bit of white, just like a little bit of light reflection. Gotta admit, the paint jobs where this model lacks a little bit, like I said, with the eye, with the teeth. But they like painted the tongue separately. This is going to be an amazing model if the people, like the fans out there that have repainted, especially that huge colossal T-Rex, have painted it beautifully because the sculpt is there and all they do is paint over the top of it. I think you could do it with this. I don't know if it'd be a bit too fiddly with all the like moving pieces. But anyway, guys, that has been the Indoraptor sort of little preview there. Hopefully I've shown loads of close-up shots. I've posed it, you know. We've had some goofs, we've had some laughs, you know. We had like just the fact that it can pose in the many ways it can and stand. That in itself is an achievement. And if you're strapped for cash or you don't want to spend too much money on some of the Jurassic World lineup, definitely consider this thing because this thing looks awesome. So enjoy the video, guys. Oh, look at that, he caught himself. Leave a like until next time. I'll see you later. Oh, bye-bye. I've just like made this pose as if the Indoraptor's jumped on top of the Triceratops and is chewing at the crest, like trying to figure out where its like weak spots are. Kids are gonna love this. This has to be a must buy. It's just so good. Get him, Indoraptor!